If you are one of those individuals who left Serbia and is looking to come back after living abroad and realizing those countries are now in decline, or if you are someone who is born abroad to Serbian parents or grandparents and saying, hey, listen, this country isn't what it once used to be, and I would like to go back to Serbia or to Serbia from where my family is from, and I'm going to look at getting Serbian citizenship by descent. And this is obviously something that we can help you with as well. But that's not the point of this video. The point of this video is that there has been announcements that there are going to be subsidies for those individuals who are looking to leave the diaspora and move back to Serbia. And that's what we're going to talk to you about in this video. So if you are one of those individuals that, like many individuals out there that are either Serbs that are coming back or born to those parents that give the right to those individuals to have citizenship here in Serbia and moving here, you are in luck. We have been working with a lot of individuals that are looking to obtain their citizenships and move back here, and they're either doing it when they get here in Serbia, but like I said, in many of our videos, a lot of those processes take anywhere between 2.5 to 8 months, depending on the records that we can show to the ministry here in Serbia. However, there has been a announcement by the president here, Aleksandar Vučić. He is saying that there's going to be a bunch of subsidies that are coming out to those individuals that are looking to come to Serbia. Now, from what I understand, and nothing is set in stone yet, but this is only going to apply to the individuals who are citizens coming here. So if you are someone who has no ties to Serbia and coming here like many of our other clients that do not have ties here, either to get residency through real estate or through a business setup or through merit programs, that is not going to apply to you when it comes to these subsidies. So I want to make sure that is clear as well. But again, I will update you on this channel when everything is set in stone, but we're going to talk about what is currently available and what they're going to be potentially releasing in the near future with these new subsidies. Now, the article here is saying that the announcement is a package of subsidies and initiatives for Serbians living abroad and who want to move back to Serbia permanently. So this is not someone who is looking to, spend a little bit of time here and then go back and whatever, willy-nilly it. You need to move here permanently. He said the measures are intended to help people who have been working overseas and return and make the country proud. He emphasized that the government's views that the diaspora as a valuable national resource rather than just a voting bloc. Now, I'm not going to get into the politics of do you approve with Aleksandar Vučić, do you not? I'm not getting involved with any of that. I've lived in enough countries around the world that I know that regardless of where you go, politics, people like them, people do not like them, people come in power, people leave, and regardless, people have something to say about that. That's not what we're gonna get into on this video here. Now, what might these packages include? So we're gonna go through this here first, and then I'm gonna talk to you about what are some of the subsidies that are available for people currently that we've helped individuals obtain, and some of the complications that I even had myself when it came to getting some sort of subsidies. But again, they're not that big, so it wasn't something that I really cared about getting anyways. Now, the government hasn't released the final government, but Vucic mentioned or previously proposed measures such as financial grants or subsidies for people who relocate. So we don't know what that exactly means. Support for starting a business or becoming self-employed. So this is something that is already available to all business startups. So if you are a business startup and looking to set up a business, say in agricultural, there are subsidies for you. If you are looking to set up a business in manufacturing, there are subsidies for you. If you are a woman-owned business, there are subsidies for you as well. So these are things that we are able to do for our clients. We've done this for people who have purchased orchards and are looking to turn a new business venture there. They're able to get subsidies on that and tax incentives and so on and so forth. So every single industry does have something. You know, of course, what we do here, business consulting or some sort of consulting business, typically doesn't have anything else, but they're looking to give you something that is, they're trying to ramp back up, such as agricultural or farming or something along those lines. Tax incentives for returning professionals. I'm not exactly sure what that can be, but let's see how that plays out. This one is going to hit a lot of individuals that are looking to bring their stuff from the current country that they're living in, which we see a lot of our clients doing. They're bringing in back furniture, cars, animals for that matter. We have people that love to bring their cats over. Cats is a huge thing. Dogs, we haven't seen that so much. And then other animals that they've thought about, but then ended up saying, hey, it's really not worth it. So when it comes to this one, we're talking customs exemptions for people bringing personal belongings and equipment back to Serbia, with discussions of increasing the duty-free limit. So I'm glad that they mentioned this, is because you already have, if you have Serbian citizenship, you already have some sort of, help when it comes to the taxes that you're paying and the duties that you're going to be obligated to pay too. So this is something that you have to also understand, that there are already things, so they're going to make it even more. One thing that we'd like to let you know on, that a lot of individuals ask us about, is, hey, listen, I'm looking to bring my car from North America. What is the process of registering it here in Serbia? And so that one there, you can bring it here, you can drive it on foreign plates. However, to get it registered here in Serbia, there are modifications that need to be done, especially when it comes to the taillights and so on and so forth, because they are different in North America than they are here in Serbia. So that is something that needs to be changed. The other one that they're looking to give support to is a support to returning doctors, skilled tradespeople, and younger families. So I'm happy about this one big time, because one, the skilled trades, I left the skilled trades in Canada for a certain reason, because they're just not respecting the people who have put in the time there and allowing people who have just arrived to the country to get the same pay and qualifications as someone who spent 12 years getting that qualification. So if you're someone who's sick and tired of the political climate in that country, it's easy to come here with the credentials you have and get a business going here. And I can tell you right now, there's an abundance of work for skilled tradespeople here, especially if you are good. Now, the younger families ones, I'm going to touch on that in a second as well, because there are some subsidies already for younger families looking to move here to Serbia, and it relates to purchasing real estate. Why would Serbia be doing this? Well, Serbia has experienced decades of emigration, so that's people leaving the country, and this is especially common around young professionals, the engineers, IT workers, doctors, and skilled trades. So skilled trades, a lot of people did leave to Austria, Switzerland, Germany, those countries there where the wages are higher, but now we're seeing a little bit of a reversal of people leaving those countries, Canada, United States, Australia, of course, we're seeing those, like I've mentioned before. They're coming back here because the cost of living has gone up, the security, the safety in those countries has gone down, and it's just not what it once used to be. And so a lot of people, and this is a common misconception from people here in Serbia, is that the foreigners are coming here with boatloads of money. That is is totally untrue. So the common phrase here in Serbia is "ima kofera pun para." That's in direct translation, suitcases full of money. A lot of people that live in these foreign countries have accumulated debt and credit, and they have to pay that off before they come here. So a lot of these individuals are coming here to, yes, have a lower cost of living, but also to be able to make something of themselves, because I, for one, think that there's more opportunity here than what is in some of the other countries nowadays. The individuals that are coming here, they are coming here with, some money, but not a lot of money. That's our experience so far here. And they are looking for work. So we know some individuals who have worked in Germany, came here and are doing the skilled trades here. And now they're saying, hey, listen, I'm making more money here than I did in Germany. And the cost of living is cheaper here, and the sense of freedom and safety, security for your families, like I've mentioned before in all these videos. So this is going to help with the reduced labor shortage, bring back the skills, increase investments and in entrepreneurship. I believe that one we really need to step up here is helping people understand what entrepreneurship is. People in the West, we have a really good base in helping entrepreneurs and people to get businesses off the ground. I think Serbia is failing on that, and so we need more people to come here with a different mindset, because a lot of people's mindsets here are still stuck in the past, which is unfortunate. But if we can bring in fresh set of perspectives on life, I think that would really help individuals here, and it will also slow the population decline. So this is not available yet, but let's talk about what subsidies are available currently. So one of the things that is available right now is that if you have highly qualified employees, the employer can receive substantial payroll and tax relief when you hire in Serbia. And so this is something we've helped individuals do. And then also the government has a great portal to help with individuals to recognize their foreign diplomas, to help with residency procedures, get employment, tax information, and starting a business here, which I've mentioned there are already. Now, I just want to clarify one thing, that we don't help people find jobs. We get bombarded by people all across the world asking to help them find jobs. We don't do that here. We help you set up a business, and then you can hire people, and you can, be the one that provides jobs. We're not looking to help people find jobs, because that is a whole new wheelhouse that we're not looking to get into. The next one that is already available is importing your personal vehicle, like I mentioned. Now, the exemption on the vehicles, there's no blanket exemption, which will this new bill should allow, but there are reduced custom duties, VAT, registration costs. Now, the home subsidies that I want to talk to you about, Serbia has one of the most generous housing programs for young buyers currently. Young adults purchasing their first home can qualify for government-backed mortgage assistance. Depending on the program, the bank benefits can include low down payment requirements, government guarantees, subsidies, interest rates, easier access to financing. However, I need to clarify this. This also is pertaining to citizens. If you are someone that is just a resident here or looking to move here, you are going to have a very tough time getting some sort of financing here. One of the other things that are available that I was able to capitalize on is if you come here to Serbia as a citizen and purchase your first property from an investor, you get all the PDV back, or some of you might know it as tax. So whatever you're purchasing a new build, you're entitled to that tax money back that you're paying, and it's a pretty quick process. Actually, I was able to get mine back in about 2 months, deposit it right into your account, and you can do exactly what you want with it and how you please. Now, this next one is the one that I kind of got screwed out of, but you know, it's nor here nor there. Mothers and baby bonuses, that is something that is available here. Now, this one is is getting a little political because there's a variation here that it says the mother needs to be Serbian citizen, but again, if you don't have a wife that is a Serbian citizen and the husband is, it should go on the father. However, this, I got caught in the political side. I didn't want to pursue it any further. I appealed it once and they denied me, but I have other aces up my sleeve down the road. But you're entitled to baby bonuses. So the first child, you're supposed to get 380,000 RSD paid as a lump sum for your first child. The second child is 337,000 paid over 24 months. Third one is over 2 million RSD paid over 10 years. And the fourth child is 3 million, just over 3 million paid over 10 years. The issue I had is, of course, my wife is Canadian. She didn't have, citizenship here. And I got my citizenship 3 days before my son was born. So I had the document that said I was a citizenship, but they disqualified me because I did not have my ID card. And I appealed it. They kept on denying me. And I just said, you know what, no problem. In all honesty, like it's not that much money to be worried about. It's essentially like $3,000 that I can get in a lump sum. That's honestly pocket change for myself. So I know that if you are looking to get that money, make sure you do have your ID card and that your child is born after that fact. And so, like I said, there's also assistance for starting a business and manufacturing, agricultural, R&D tax credits, innovation tax credits, incentives for IT companies, which is something that we're setting up on the regular here. We're setting up an import-export business for medical devices in the near future, and we're currently looking into tax benefits for those clients as well. So this is something that is really good for people looking to move here. And I think that we're going to see a lot more people taking that initiative and returning back to Serbia. And if you're someone that's new, and considering it, obviously come and visit before you make that jump. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one.